The sixth word. When he had received the drink, Jesus said, "It is finished." With that, he bowed his head and gave up his spirit.
It is finished. The last couple years, these final words of Jesus have been keeping me awake. What is it? What did Jesus finish on the cross? And maybe just as important, what did Jesus finish for us this Lenten season? For you. A time of self-denial, sacrifice, stopping the self-medicating that comes from sugar, social media, alcohol, and all the other distractions that keep us from dealing with the deep dive required to see finished on our never-ending to-do list. That is the time that Lent typically represents. Now, this Lent has certainly been one. In fact, I enjoyed the meme that reminded us that I hadn't really planned to give up quite this much for Lent. But the question is, even if we can figure out what it is in the "it is finished," the more important question we might need to ask is, what is resurrected in its place? Jesus finished the law, and love was resurrected. Jesus finished the oppression of others, and freedom was resurrected. Jesus finished the religious posturing, and faith in God was resurrected. Jesus finished elitism, and the inextricable connectedness of creation was resurrected. Jesus finished me, and life was resurrected. It is so many things. Next comes is, once again carefully chosen in form, not will be, not was, but presently is. In that moment and in this moment, is matters. There is no end to the ways Jesus' affirmation can continue to work in our lives today. Is created an all-encompassing space where there is no limit to what Jesus can and is doing. Finally, finished. In this period of life, I have found myself saying more often than I like to admit that I'm done. I'm done filling drink and snack orders. I'm done trying to be 10 people at once. I'm done trying to hold back the tears. Done could be another word for finished. Completed is the synonym offered in my current favorite study Bible, HarperCollins, for anyone wondering. Fini, if I want to hearken back to my high school French class, or just be fancy for that matter. The shift F7 for finished could be long, but the meaning would take hours to unpack. 2 children and some years ago, I ran a marathon in Chicago. One of my dear friends made me a nameplate engraved "Finisher." I displayed it proudly. I didn't go to win or even with a specific goal in mind. I just wanted to finish. And the truth is, I almost didn't. An unknown until after stress fracture made for a very challenging journey, but I knew I could not quit. Somewhere in mile 25, a woman I did not know looked me right in the eyes and said, "I knew you could do this." I still tear up when I remember her beautiful face. She was the face and voice of Jesus for me. As we continue the journey of the most surreal days of Holy Week most of us have ever marathoned through, let us look each other in the eyes, see the Jesus in each of us, and remind one another, I knew you could do this. Hear the good news. As Jesus enters our story, wherever he is needed most, he continues to bring forth resurrection. And whatever it is finished.